people of Beijing will not soon forget the day the skies turned violent. What began as a routine evening unraveled into chaos as towering thunderclouds rolled in and unleashed their fury. Within minutes, the capital was under siege. Lightning tore across the sky. Deafening thunder shook windows, and hailstones rained down like icy bullets. The city's Meteorological Observatory had issued a warning of unstable air and the possibility of hail. But few expected the storm to explode with such ferocity. Wind gusts howled at force 7 and above, driving sheets of rain sideways as hail pelted the ground at alarming speed. In some districts, the downpour was so intense that visibility dropped to just a few meters. For many, the first shock was the sound. Hail hammered rooftops, cars, and metal awnings with a relentless clatter, like stones on tin. In the northern suburbs, residents reported windows rattling violently as ice pellets up to 1 centimeter wide struck in rapid succession. In Yanqing, Huairou, and Mentougou, bursts of hail turned courtyards into slippery mosaics of shattered leaves and ice. In Fengtai's Nanyuan sub-district, entire families rushed to pull laundry, plants, and even pets indoors before the storm could cause more harm. But the storm was more than a spectacle. It was a hazard. Motorists caught on highways heard the sickening crack of hailstones denting car roofs and shattering side mirrors. Cyclists abandoned their bikes, crouching beneath overpasses as hail bounced off the asphalt in bouncing white streams. In Sikuai, Miyun district, rainfall reached 35 millimeters, while in Mentougou, 23 millimeters fell within a single hour, enough to overwhelm drainage systems and cause localized flooding. Combined with hail, the impact was immediate. Blocked intersections, snarled traffic, and anxious residents watching water levels creep toward building entrances.
Inferno, veramente. Fatto un inferno. Le macchine
For farmers on the outskirts of Beijing, the storm brought heartbreak. Tender autumn crops, grapes, vegetables, and fruit trees were battered within minutes. Branches snapped under the weight of ice, and leaves lay shredded across soaked soil. Although officials reported no catastrophic agricultural losses, many growers warned that even a brief hailstorm can scar fruits and ruin harvest quality, leaving behind damage long after the skies cleared. Public transport largely continued but operated with caution, as announcements reminded drivers to slow down and avoid underpasses prone to flooding. Emergency crews remained on alert, monitoring damage reports and inspecting areas where hail combined with heavy rain to create dangerous surface water. The storm's chaos was not limited to Beijing. On the same day, torrential rain in Zhejiang province triggered severe water accumulation on major roads, slowing traffic and cutting off smaller routes. The coincidence of hail in Beijing and flooding in Zhejiang highlighted how unstable atmospheric systems stretched across eastern China, affecting millions at once. It was a sobering reminder that nature's reach is both vast and simultaneous. When the skies finally cleared, Beijing was left damp, shaken, but still standing. Roads were littered with fallen branches and ice, crops bore scars, and commuters recounted stories of near misses. The hailstones themselves melted away, but their impact lingered in dented cars, damaged gardens, and the rattled nerves of millions who had witnessed how suddenly a calm evening can transform into chaos. For many, the storm served as a warning. Early autumn in northern China has always been a season of volatility, but the accelerating pace of climate extremes is making storms harder to predict and far more destructive. As residents sweep away ice and debris, one truth remains undeniable. In Beijing, even the strongest city is never stronger than the sky above it.